email chamber@mulberrychamber.org. Tickets sold also on www.eventbrite.com. June 22nd, June 20th will be the June breakfast meeting at 7:45 to 9 at the Mulberry Civic Center, 901 Northeast 5th Street. The Phosphate Community's 2018 reunion welcomes all who were born, raised, or attended school, lived, or worked in the phosphate communities. Come and bring your family. We will continue the tradition of a covered dish style meal. We ask each family to bring a covered dish, meat, vegetable, salad, or dessert to serve 10 people. It will be located at the Bartow Civic Center on Saturday, June 2nd, 2018 at 11 a.m. Cost is $10. Children under 12 eat free. And summer Sunday movie nights starting June 10th, the 24th, July 15th, and the 29th. The movies begin at 8:30 at the Mulberry Civic Center. Join us for a night of popcorn, drinks, and a whole lot of fun. If you lost money to a scammer who had you pay money using Western Union between January 1st, 2004 and January 19th, 2017, you can now file a claim with the FTC to get your money back. You have to file it before May 31st. For years, many people who lost money to scams sent their payments through a Western Union wire transfer. Scammers contacted people and promised prizes, loans, jobs, discounted products, or other financial rewards in exchange for money up front. They also pretended to be family members in need of cash or law enforcement officers demanding payment. The scammers told people to send money through Western Union. No one received the cash, prizes, or services they were promoting. Because of joint investigation by the FTC and Department of Justice and the U.S. Postal Inspection Service, Western Union agreed to pay $586 million and admitted to aiding and abetting wire fraud. The DOJ is now using the money to provide refunds to people who were tricked into using Western Union to pay scammers. And from the Sheriff's Office, are you prepared if you get in a crash? If you are involved in a minor fender bender with no injuries, you can do a simple exchange of driver information. But make sure you get everything. You'll need the other person's name as it appears on their driver's license, address, phone number, perhaps an email address, insurance company and policy number, and license plate number. If you have a camera, be sure to take photos. Witness information is a plus. More severe crashes will require law enforcement, so make sure you have your license, registration, and insurance information available. If there is no serious injury, please move the vehicles off the road. Never miss the Sheriff Judd News Conference. There are 555 reasons to like and follow the Polk County Sheriff's Office on Facebook. That means there are more reasons than there are lakes in Polk County. We have 554 lakes. One of the reasons is that you get notified when Sheriff Grady Judd is addressing the media on major Polk County News. And why make a crook's job life easier? Most car burglaries in Polk County are committed by thieves walking from car to car, flipping door handles to see what is unlocked. Occasionally thieves will break a window, but usually it's because they spotted something valuable inside the car. The best way to prevent becoming a victim: remove or at least hide your valuables and lock your cars. And under gun safety, if you own a gun, know how to use it and how to secure it. Practice with it and make sure your children know that they should not touch one without a responsible adult present. A disturbing problem that seems to be happening often is thefts of loaded firearms which were left in unlocked vehicles. As a gun owner, you are required to keep loaded guns locked and away from children. And to be informed in your community, the Polk County Sheriff's Office is available on several social media sites with the goal to help keep you informed on crimes, scams, events, and more. One of the sites where you can find them is Nextdoor. The site is arranged by neighborhoods, allowing people in your neighborhood to alert other residents about important information. Plus, the Polk County Sheriff's Office is able to send neighborhood-specific information about important details regarding things such as crime trends, missing persons, or suspicious incidents. The Judd Jog for 2018. Thanks to everyone who participated in this year's Judd Jog. Together we were able to raise $8,868.29 for United Way. A total of 365 people participated in the annual event. Also, there's an individual who's interested in starting a hobby collection of artifacts from the Bone Valley around Mulberry. Fossil items, shark teeth, etc. If anyone has any such artifacts they would like to trade or sell to help the individual get started, any help would be appreciated. Any old-time fossil stories from around Mulberry would also be helpful. You can contact Bill at the Mulberry Press at 863-425-3411. And on our religious news section, the Episcopal Church in the United States has decided to scrap the terms husband and wife from its marital liturgy in its latest move to find favor with the LGBT community. Phrases related to procreation will also be deleted, as they may offend those who do not identify as heterosexuals. According to LifeSite News, the change aims to make the church's marriage ceremonies more gay-friendly. Indeed, gay and lesbian Episcopalians have been increasingly vocal in their complaint that the language of the current liturgy is both offensive and exclusionary. Being a member of the worldwide Anglican community, the U.S. Episcopal Church comes under the loose governance of the Church of England and consequently the Archbishop of Canterbury. According to the Telegraph, the Church of England's Secretary General William Nye has been heavily critical of the change to such a sacred text and even threatens to cut ties with the U.S. Church if it decides to introduce new service as standard and toss out the current wording in the Book of Commons. And on the breaking news, the Boy Scouts of America decision to remove the word boy from its name signals the final death of an American institution. From Orlando, Florida, today the Associated Press reported that the Boy Scouts of America announced it is changing its name by removing the word boy and launching a new campaign called Scout Me In to promote inclusiveness. The decision comes after the BSA decided to admit openly gay identified boys and adults, transgendered boys, and most recently girls into the historically male organization. The new name will be Scouts BSA. The new logo now includes images of both the boy and girl. In 2013, immediately after the BSA voted to admit boys acting out as homosexual, the Florida Family Policy Council was instrumental in leading the launch of Trail Life USA, a national Christian scouting movement. Today's decision to change the name of the Boy Scouts of America by dropping the male designation boy in its name signals the final death of an American institution. It's simply stunning that a leading youth organization which parents have entrusted the protection of their children with over a century has now opted to again appease LGBT activists rather than follow clear, common sense, best practices for child protection and do what's truly in the best interest of the boys. The stated mission of the BSA, which is rarely referenced by the organization today, is to prepare young people to make ethical and moral choices. What are we teaching our boys about being brave from the Scout Law when the adults in the programs don't even have the courage to do what is right and stand for the timeless values that the program was founded on over a century ago? Having finally joined the sexual revolution, the BSA has become merely a youth group with neckerchiefs, further promoting moral and gender confusion in society. Trail Life USA has over 739 local troops chartered with various churches and school organizations in 48 states. If you need more information on joining a troop or starting a troop with this Christ-centered, boy-focused, highly adventure program, you can see www.traillifeusa.org. That's www.traillifeusa.org. And on another news, the World Organization of the Scout Movement promotes the use of condoms and alcohol for attendees in its health and safety guidelines for next year's 24th World Jamboree, to be held at the Summit Vegetal Reserve in West Virginia. The guidelines require that host organizations, who in this case include the Scouts BSA, formerly the Boy Scouts of America, ensure that condoms are readily and easily accessible for all participants. Heads of contingents must be informed in advance and made aware of their responsibility in communicating their policy to their participants. Unit leaders, contingent staff, and IST in an appropriate way. The guidelines also have exceptions, allowances, and instructions for the consumption of alcohol in confined areas at the 12-day camping event. This announcement comes after the BSA recently changed its membership policy to allow girls to fully participate in local programs and changed its official name to remove the word boy to transform into a new guidelines, Scout BSA. The 2019 World Jamboree will be hosted by 3 national scout organizations: Scouts Canada,